Hi everyone, I'm Nancy with Ladybugs Flowers and Rustic Decor, and today we're going to be making a picture with this wooden canvas that I did paint a light blue yesterday when I started a different video, but I've decided to do something totally different than what I had yesterday. I got distracted and didn't finish the video. So today we're going to paint this canvas over this canvas, and a little bit of the blue can still come out, but I'm going to use a antique white on it. It's really got a yellow tint to it, but that's what we're doing. And I'll show you my little picture here. I didn't cut it out already. I did design it on Canva. And I hate it that I didn't finish my video, and it would have been something totally different if I would have yesterday. But we're going to try to get this painted over. I might have to use a darker color to get it painted, but I don't want it to be too dark because the picture has got a lot of dark in it. But we might have to. Let's see what we got going on. It's making it look like a purplish looking color. And that would be pretty with it too. So we might go with that. And put a little light in with it after it dries. Let's just see here what kind of mixture we can get, because we don't want it, like I said, I don't want it to be real dark. So now I'm doing a burnt umber and antique white together, and back over the out too. I hope everyone has had a great Monday. We're not going to worry about too much on the bottom part, but we do want to get it just because I don't want too much of that blue in case it is just a slight smaller than the square is on it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get this blow dried. And I kind of just want to go over it with my antique white, trying to make my strokes in the same direction. on every side. I'm just kind of swiping over my sides. And I think what happened is when I mix that brighter yellow, that's what made the brighter, the brightness come out. Which I am. Going to take a little more of the white and the brown. And then we're going to go over this. Maybe like a barn looking brown is what I was going for. But it looks like we're almost coming out with a minute ago it looked purple, and now it looks like we're coming out with some kind of green. I do believe it's kind of a yellowish, brownish, little green look to it. All right, this turned out somewhat what I was picturing, I guess. All right, we're going to go over this again to get it the same color. We're only going to swipe over it one time because it's close enough to the color. And then swipe over the inside of it. It dried, and I see a lot of blue over here in this corner. And I don't want it there, like just a big glob of it. It's okay for it to come through somewhat, but just not so much that I'm just trying to make it look somewhat even. And we're going to dry over this one more time. I don't want it to be wet while I'm trying to get my picture on the inside. We're fixing to put our picture in. And I think I'm just going to use my finger to get it in. But get the paint, the glue, the Mod Podge on it. I don't think it's going to hurt a thing. I'm not wanting this picture to, none of it to be dry before I can get it on. Let me dry on my finger there. And it is not even. With the wood. So I'm trying to get it in the frame to where it looks like it is supposed to be, which we can go over it with our paint. And that is a gloss, and I don't really want the gloss on the outside, which we're going to put on, and it should be dry. I'm going to use my sponge instead of my finger. And then we are going to take, well, the blue. Got it even either way it goes. So we are going to go around our picture with our paint, and I'm going to try to go as wide as I can on all of it. So that way it's even. We want it to look as the best we can. And that way it looks like it's just kind of blended in with the picture. I hope so anyways. Maybe it will. I think that I am going to do it one more time because of it's not as dark as the picture is. But it's still showing the pretty picture. And by the time we get everything that we're going to put on it, I think it'll be okay. We're going to stop messing with it. I think it's going to be okay. Lost my train of thought. Alright, we are going to use this dark green. I done had it ripped out. So we're going to do some of this lighter green, and I might as well just take that part. To make our little frilly. I'm not going to make a bow. So we got that. Now I am going to use some checkered green and white. So it's a little thicker, as you can hear. We'll have to get some of that fabric off of it, the little strings. I'm just trying to do it enough. If I get too much, we can always just put it away and not have to cut it. Or rip it. Alright. We might use some of the off white. We'll see if we're going to use that, and I think I am going to put this little flower button on it. I know it's not the same kind of flower, but the lighter brown. I'm going to use this other sponge. That way I can get it on. And it's okay that it's not going to be perfect. I've got bigger ones and smaller ones. I should have done painted these. But while we're making our bow, we'll let them dry. And if they're not dry, we'll dry them the rest of the way. All right, got that done. Let me get my paper towel here. It's a rough paper towel, but it's a good one. Good to wash your mirrors and windows and stuff with. What we're going to do is just push that up while we're making our bow. And we are going to get our string. Cut it. And we're not really making bows. Don't know why I keep on saying that. We're just going to be making a little, what I call a frilly. Just going to crisscross. With all of it. Trying to get it about the same length. Well, I got that a little longer. That's all right. My scissors, I believe, is getting a little dull. We're going to go to our light green. And then back to our dark. I'm just sitting here thinking whether or not I need to put that brown or that black. I still can't tell if it's I think it's black. And a little line. So we'll make this one a little, well, didn't make it too much shorter. Try to unfold that some, get some of that off. It's wanting to curl up. It didn't undo too well. I think I am going to just give it another color. Put a little more of our dark. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and put some more of this. And we will have to cut some of this back. I can tell already that it's going to be too long. I try not to be wasteful, but it happens sometimes. Not meaning for it to. Well, I know I did cut that too long. And this one too. All right. I think we got enough. I'm just going to put this over to the side. We're going to take our string, like we always do, and just come up through the middle. Tie it up. Get it tied as tight as you can. Since I got a little extra, I'm going to go ahead and do another knot. And I know that bow is fixing to be too big or free. Kind of stick it up here to this side. It's not. And if we need to, we'll just cut that on down around there. I think it needs to be cut back just a little more anyways. But I don't need to hack on it too much or have it all gone. There we are. I think that is so pretty. Get some of these strings out, and then we'll put our I think that's how we're going to do, because we don't need to hang it by the big one. And what I want to do is just glue it on the back for right now. And I'll take something to put over that to hold it better. Trying to put it about the same space apart from the end. We'll take a piece of this fabric for right now, and then I'll get it stapled in. See what's going on with my stapler. That way, it'll hold it better like that. Got that string going every which way. And all over my fingers got glue. That's what I was talking about, the string and the fabric. You don't want to mess up your back on it. The glue that's still stringing from it. But anyways, then you can take it and hang it like that, which I will be taking pictures of it, so you'll see. I think it turned out real pretty. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and always remember, you are enough, and have a blessed night. Thank you.